right, so we're going to talk to our players of the game. So what we do after the game is the team nominates players and then votes on players of the game. So first up, Keegan Ofsty, named Offensive Player of the Game. Keegan, you ran for over 100 yards today. Give me some of your thoughts on the game.
I mean, started off, it felt like it was a little bit rough right away, first drive, and we toughed it out. Just kept running it, and it's got to go to our O-line, but I was still running hard, running behind Grassman a lot, like that.
Did you feel like you got stronger as a runner as the game went on?
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah, I kind of got a feel for it. Right away I was a little bit nervous, first game, but just kept running hard, ran a couple kids over, so that's always fun.
Felt good to break that one off late in the game.
Yeah, I was waiting for one. So
you looked like you were kind of frustrated. You'd get your 3 yards, and I said it on the live stream. I said, hey, he's gonna get one, and you did, and you had that nice one where you ran that kid over too. So congratulations on being the Offensive Player of the Game. What do you have there in front of you?
Just got the little sledgehammer thing.
There you go. Yep. All right. Thank you very much. Defensive Player of the Game here. Defensive end, Colin Fritz. Colin, congratulations.
Thank you.
Any plays that stick out in your head that you made tonight?
I think there was one where I got a down block and there was a puller coming and I blew it up and made the play. That was one of my favorites, I think.
Yeah, and a couple plays offensively too that you made some good plays. It's been a tough week for you. Okay. But yeah, I thought you looked really strong out there. You looked like you belong, and you stay focused on football. And I think that your teammates were there to pick you up, and I thought you played great. Anything that you'll focus on going into next week?
I think I got to work on striking my tackle better and just tackling lower.
Okay, your coach is nodding. That's a good thing. What do you have there in front of you?
This is a wood block for defense.
Bringing the wood.
Bringing the wood. All right, Colin. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks. You can head out if you'd like. Special teams player of the game, Logan Gordon. Gordo. Did you know? Maybe you didn't know, but that Sparta started almost every drive on the 20-yard line.
Nice.
Exactly on the 20, including the one where you rocked the guy at the 20-yard line. Any other plays that stick out in your mind, or is that the big one for you?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That was it.
He had 2 really good ones on the kickoff.
Yeah, so I think they both happened at the 20 as well. So congratulations. What do you have there with you?
I don't know.
It's a Special Teams Player of the Week plaque.
Congratulations. Any other anything else stick out? Not so much. Just those 2 hits. You gonna bring it every kickoff here for the rest of the year?
Oh yeah.
Are you a fan of the touchbacks, or would you prefer that Davis doesn't kick them so far so you can go?
I want to hit kids.
You want to ring somebody up. That's what I like to hear. Awesome. All right, we're going to talk to Coach Keefer now.
Good job, Bob.
Coach, game 1 in the books. Win. How do you feel?
Feel good whenever you win. That's good. We, for first game, pretty typical first game. We had so many. I think we had 17 kids that said this is the first time they play varsity football. So there were a number of mistakes, but I really, it's obvious. I think the young talent, and it's going to get so much better. I really was very, very pleased with, like Jackson Johansson, who played first game Rover, and that's tough. And he, I thought he really did a good job. Sparta's, that's not a bad football team, and they got one on a slate, but we played pretty darn good defense. Colin Fritz, was very physical. He's a tough kid, and like you said, a very, very difficult week. But he's really he's resilient, and under the circumstances, I think he's doing the best that he can possibly do, which is terrific. I felt like we offensively we were moving the ball, but we didn't really have a lot of explosive plays, not as many as we expected. Also felt like our pass protection was not where it needs to be. Not where it needs to be. We'll work on that. We really do have. I feel like we have a lot of skilled kids that we are wasting if we can't get them the ball some. So we're going to be working on trying to get a little bit better at that. But yet, you know, there's nothing wrong with pounding that darn thing like we did. And I felt like we did kind of, you know, I felt like we wore them down.
We talked about offense, we talked about defense. How'd you feel about special teams? We talked about that yesterday, the importance of special teams.
I mean, I would, you know, say I think we probably won that phase of the game. You know, they turned it over on twice on punts, and you know, we made a field goal.
Right.
Sean had a terrific day punting. We had good coverage across the board. So I felt like our special teams, probably of the three phases, special teams and defense really were impressive.
Yeah, because special teams, I mean, the field position game.
Yeah.
I mean, they're shanking punts.
Yeah.
Sean's banging punts.
Yep.
And then you have, you know, obviously Davis's kick. They muff a couple punts.
Yeah.
Like, it was just, to me, that the field was always in our favor.
It was.
And the ball control, I mean, we had the long drive in the third quarter. How'd you feel? So late in the second quarter, we have the ball. We end up punting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was at the time.
Yep.
And then we get the ball back.
Yep.
I mean, at the time we punted, you're okay going in 11-0.
Right.
We get the ball back.
Got a big play.
And then we fail to.
So we screwed it up. That was my fault. We had a timeout, and I called a run, which I shouldn't have. You know, we had a sense that we maybe were going to catch them, and thought we could get a first down and get another play, and then save the timeout for the field goal if we needed it.
Right.
But you know, it was pretty evident that we were going to have to burn our timeout.
Right. In 7 seconds, you can't really go to the end zone at that point in time.
Right. So that was, honestly, I put that on me. That's mismanagement.
Is there because it wasn't fourth down.
It was third down.
So on the snap, if we throw the ball away,
that would have been better.
We get a fourth down.
Well, you know, the other thing was too, we did a little bit in the first half. We had a little, I don't know if you noticed, but we had some snaps that weren't quite, you know, when you're, especially in the shotgun and you're running the jet, man, that's a big deal.
Yep.
Timing is really important. So if you're one's low or, you know, in the quarterback, we had a couple of those. We had a couple of those on passes too. It didn't help, but
and yet
we had one on that trap, that quarterback trap we ran.
There was a couple times where that snap affected timing, where the ball could end up on the ground and it didn't. I mean, it's good deal with the guys.
Right.
Being able
yeah,
to,
we had one turnover.
Deflected pass.
A deflected pass. Yep. But, you know, we won the turnover battle, so that's something.
And the time of possession.
Yep.
Field position.
Yep.
All right, so GET's next.
Yep.
We'll talk about that next week. Good luck. Congratulations on the win. Thanks you very
much.
We'll sign on.